Greetings, fam. Welcome back to my channel. This is Kathy Vet coming to you with another Country Wayne skit from these Country Wayne streets. Now, we're going to head on to Shayla Road, okay? Shayla and Iman Road, because he put the money in for it. She seemed to make that like it's their place. Listen, that man just somewhere to lay his head when he's stopping by to see you. But leave it to her. That's their palace. You hear me? Anyway, on Shayla Road, we gonna see this thruple that she don't even know she's in. But her, Iman, and Delicia, when he to have a discussion about having multiple women. Now, you know, in a previous video, he spoke to her about how the men and kings in the Bible had all these multiple women. Let me tell you something. First of all, the Bible and Holy Quran speaks on men who took on various wives. It was for various reasons, some of which were men who had went to war. They left these women widows. Other men took them on as a wife to care for them. There are some noble reasons why they took on additional wives, and it wasn't just for just lustful, selfish reasons. But also, Iman seems to think, oh, because it was in the Bible, God said do it, and if it's in the Bible, that means that we're supposed to do it. Listen, it's a lot of things. God gave us all free will, and some of the choices that we make and ways and that those in the Bible may not necessarily be God, but it happened. You know, he permits us to do whatever. However, that doesn't mean it's a good thing or a noble thing just because it's in the Bible. There are various reasons why it was in there, but some who have made decisions to do things in the Bible wasn't necessarily right. Something that we may necessarily say that, oh, God said do that. No. So, and there's a lot, we have to be mindful what we put out there, because we like to pick and choose what we want to stand by in the Bible, because Iman wants to run around with different women. Now he want to plug something out of the Bible that fits him. We do that. Let's keep it real. And everything we may not always interpret correctly in the Bible either. Let's just know there's a lot of different Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. There's a whole lot of, they all gave stories, but there's also many interpretations in the Bible. King James Version, American International Version, probably about 100 different interpretations of the Bible. Use discernment and try to figure out what is right, to get into the word and dissect it and try to gain your own understanding, as well as what you may learn from your pastor or your preacher. But even with that, learn the word, try to learn the word on your own. Everything sometimes is not cut and dry, and it may not be correct, but try your best to understand and learn the lessons in there. But when you talk about the people in the Bible, they were, what's the term? They were flawed as well. But even God can use those who are flawed. But don't play with the word and play with things that's in the Bible. I mean, a lot of it is real word. Some of the Bible was historical, but some was also prophetic. There are a lot of things that was wrong that was done in the Bible, and you see what happened when it was, aka Sodom and Gomorrah. So everything in there not good, and everything people have done in there wasn't good, and it wasn't ordained by God to do. He did not tell them to do that. So chill with that one, Iman. And even today, many faiths would take on an additional wife. However, most men can barely handle one woman. Why do you want to deal with multiple? We wasn't in them times. Today, if you want to do it because to fulfill lower desires and use scripture as a way for you to run around with multiple women, that's on you to answer at the end of Judgment Day. Your reason for why you're doing what you're doing. But get out of here, because why you want that headache of 2, 3, 4 women? You just want to run around and have sex and just do that, Iman. So cut it out. It's just for BS. And Shayla ain't having it. So I thought I say that comment, and then and you can go ahead and comment on that as well. So let's get in here. Just thought I'd add my 2 cents on that one.
I mean, as many as possible. The more, the merrier. You know, this is gonna be long term. So, but for the first, I think we have enough for the first.
We have enough.
Yeah, the first month at least.
Enough to get started.
Yeah.
You know what? I feel like the people actually need some knowledge.
Oh, what's up, y'all?
Okay, Zach. Looking fine as usual. Let me get this for you, baby. We're just working on our podcast.
What's going on? It's a holster?
Oh, you know,
Did I put this together? I don't think so.
You know, this is from our sponsor, Legends with a Z. No, for real though, that podcast stuff is good though. Get you a lot of sponsorship.
We're gonna take a page out of your book. Oh, we could do something with this tonight. I like how this is going.
I don't know.
Is that what that's used for? Or stop.
Oh, what y'all in here talking about?
Do I need to excuse myself?
Not at all.
You might need to shortly. We in here talking about the podcast, babe. And I told Delicia what you said earlier.
What you talking?
Actually, we're gonna put that on our podcast. Write that on the list,
What?
Delicia. How men are supposed to have multiple women.
I see what you're doing.
What?
You trying to twist my words and make it seem like I said that. The Lord and Savior said that.
Show me in the Bible where he said
Lord
that.
and Savior ain't tell you that.
The kings have multiple women.
But did the Lord, he
Oh,
said God said that?
Right.
Show me where he said that in the Bible.
Thank you, Shayla.
That's how you feel.
Well, whoever
Thank
wrote the stories of the Lord, they wrote it.
There's a lot of Jezebels in there too. So what does that mean?
Mm.
Does that mean that
Jezebels
women
is just bogus.
should have multiple partners too?
What woman in the Bible had multiple partners?
Quite a few of them.
You don't want
So is
that
that
part.
okay?
What Bible y'all
She
read?
You
wasn't
don't
a
want to hear
queen.
that.
What
If they
Bible
wrote it,
y'all
you would
reading?
ignore it.
She was not a queen.
So wait, kings, only kings
Yes.
can have multiple, but the queens can't.
Get you a king that got multiple women. That's all I'm saying. I'm
Get a
not
king.
me.
Well, I ain't got a king. You got
I'm
multiple
just
women.
saying it's
And I-
okay. Once you read the good word, it's okay to get you a king that got multiple women.
Okay.
I
go
think it's
ahead,
okay to
Mom,
get a
with that.
king, but I don't know about him having multiple women.
Yeah, you should. Everybody deserves a king. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't
Get you
it.
one. I'm just saying,
Multiple
if they
women.
got multiple women, you can't get mad because it's like, that's in the Bible. And it's like, I know women like to use this argument of like, oh, you want your cake and eat it too. And
But little do both of them know. They all in a thruple, quadruple, because he got a white girl in there too with y'all. So y'all dealing with a man with multiple women for sure. And Shayla don't know about neither one of them. But Delicia do know about one, so she don't mind the thruple as long as she getting that 15K in that car. So she willingly want to be a part of a harem. And then the other chick, the white girl, she do know about Shayla. She don't know about Delicia, so she knows she in the thruple as well. Shayla the only one that don't know she in this quadruple situation with Iman. He just raggedy all the way around.
it's like, I'm a very capable man. Like, I can afford the cake. And I have the
See?
appetite to eat the cake.
What kind of appetite you got?
But I'm saying, if I
See?
want multiple cakes on my birthday, can I not have
No,
the
I'm
Shayla?
just
That's all I'm
saying.
saying.
What you trying to say though?
He's saying exactly what
He's
trying to
saying
say.
what he's
No.
saying.
That he
Think about it.
wants
Women like to have their birthday
multiple
celebrated for a week,
women
right?
in his
Mhm.
life. He is not content with one woman.
No,
I didn't say
So
that.
his plan
You
and
did
his
say that.
goal sounds
He didn't
like
say
That's what I'm
that,
saying. You
Delicia.
trying to turn me against
what he's
God
saying.
and you wrong.
How is that
Stop
turning
it.
you against God if you're saying
Stop
that's what
it.
God
You're trying to
wants?
put me and God on opposite
God ain't
sides
told
of
you
the
no
road,
such
and that's
thing.
wrong.
Babe.
Explain how.
Because the good book says it. Do we have
So
the
the good
Yes,
book says
let's pull
what
it
you
out.
want to do,
Because I don't
right?
know what Bible y'all read from.
Yeah.
That is not what it
the good?
says.
Shayla know that much. He ain't gonna pick up the book and show you nothing. Everybody want to have their own interpretation. Everybody want to guess. Nobody don't want to read and try to actually dissect and study and tear apart and do some homework on those words. Delicia, you know exactly what he's saying because you are content with the thruple that you in. Okay? Shayla, you want to sit up there and live in la la land as if you don't see the mindset of what this man is saying. You smart when it comes to picking up certain other things. You can get on Anthony and tell him, oh, I know what you're doing, and tell him about himself, and you pick up clues, and you smart when it comes to that. You can be a little sharp when it comes to figuring certain things out. Then other times your head is up in the clouds when it comes to your men. You act like you don't know what Iman is doing because you want to stay dumb and live in this fantasy world with him. Girl, snap out of it. If a man is talking, telling you, get back with your baby father, this is an opportunity that he getting divorced, what is that telling you? He doesn't want a future with you. He doesn't want to marry you. He want to put you back on your son's father. Now he talking about, like the king, ain't nothing wrong with having multiple women. He gonna bring that up, and you want to know why he bringing that up? That sound like a man who wants to be a one woman man. Okay, so y'all gotta stop being stupid, both of you, and let this man just play in your face like that. Wake the heck up. Delicia, right now, you just as bad as Shayla. You are no better than him. Keep talking to Ro. Please keep talking to Ro as you look for a place to live. Put in the comments what y'all think about this situation. What Iman said, what these two women are putting up with. Give your views. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Welcome new subscribers. I'm happy to have you. Make yourself at home. Peace.